Hey, Bradley here. And now I just want to show you a quick case study just to show you some results that I've been able to get generating leads on LinkedIn. Now, I'm all about helping clients get leads on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of the most underutilized B2B platforms, and people really don't understand the power of LinkedIn. And there are those that are using LinkedIn, but they're not using it in the right way. And so I want to show you some results and some of the things that I've done, and I also want to show you what you can do, what you can start doing today to start generating leads, right? So I'm going to go over some steps. All right. So first, I want to show you just some results. This is an Excel file that I created and generated, and these are the leads that was able to generate in the span of a month, a month and a bit, a month and a week. All right. And so I was able to generate, let's scroll down, 137 leads. Now, these are people that I can now engage with, right? I connected with them on LinkedIn. I have their emails. I was able to get their emails as well, right? And now I can have a conversation with them. Now I could let them know what I do. All right. And so these are the type of results that you can get. Now I have a particular system and process that I go through to generate these type of results. All right. And so if you do it the right way and you are consistent, you can generate leads, right? So now I give or take connect with about 50 people every day on LinkedIn, right? And these are people that are targeted. These are not just random people. These are people that I'm specifically targeting in a specific industry that I believe that I can work with. All right. And so you need to be targeted. All right. So these are the type of results. So I just wanted to kind of show you what I've done. And these are the type of stuff that can be done for you. All right. So let's get to some of the steps. All right. So now, one of the first things that you need to do when you want to start generating leads on LinkedIn is that you need to do a profile overhaul. Now, you need to do a profile overhaul if your profile is a resume. Now, people are not concerned about what you have done or how much credentials that you have. People really don't care about that, right? They want to know what you can do for them, all right? So you need to make sure that you structure your profile and you need to look at it from the lens of someone else that's looking at your profile, okay? So you don't need to make a resume, right? This right here, this is prime real estate on your LinkedIn profile. You need to let people know what you can do for them and the type of results that they can expect when they work with you and your company. All right, so that's one of the first things, right? So if you haven't structured your profile this way, I would encourage you to do that because you can get a lot of results. Matter of fact, I had someone the other day that I connected with using my system, and he just reached out to me and asked me, how do I get clients or how do I get people clients on LinkedIn? All right, and now we are in a conversation, and we're in the negotiation stage. All right, so it works, guys. It works for me and it could work for you. All right, so the first thing is profile overhaul. The second thing that you need to do is that you need to build your target audience. Now, let's just go over that right now. And one of the ways that I do this is that I use Sales Navigator. Now, this is one of LinkedIn's features and this enables you to find your targeted audience. All right. So whatever industry that you're targeting, you could be targeting tech companies, software companies, IT companies, whatever industry that you are targeting, right? LinkedIn gives you a detailed search platform in which you can do that, right? So just let me show you how you can do that. So you go to Sales Navigator, and what you do is you would hover over Advanced, and then you put Search for Leads. Okay, now let this load up. Right. So now here are some criteria that LinkedIn has. All right. Now, one of the things that I go for mostly is industry, geography, and title, and sometimes company headcount. Right, because there are times where you want to work with companies that have a specific amount of employees, and that a lot of times show you and kind of determines how much revenue that they may be generating. If they have over 500 employees, that means they're generating a lot of revenue, most likely in the millions. Okay. All right. So first thing I do is if I want to target people in a specific city, so maybe I want to go, Toronto, Canada, or maybe I want to do San Francisco. All right. It doesn't really matter where, you want to target. Depending on where you want to target, you can target anywhere. All right, and so let's actually do search. Let's do Toronto, Canada, and let's say I'm searching for um, software companies. Okay, computer software. All right, now you can see here, you can see the number is always going down, right? So as you niche down on your criteria, right, this number is going to go down. But you want to be able to find a good sweet spot. And a good sweet spot for me is about 1,500 results. All right, so I have computer software industry, geography. Now I only want to contact CEOs. All right, I want to just contact the major decision makers. Now, look, now I have 1,046 results, and maybe I want to put in chief executive officer because sometimes they have the full. It didn't really change. And let's say maybe president. All right, see how that shows up. All right, 2,500. That may be a little bit too much. All right, so let's take that out and let's just go for CEOs. Now let's see what happens. All right, so now this is showing me all the CEOs in the computer software industry. Now, there are some, now you need to kind of scan through this and make sure that you are targeting people that you actually want to work with, but this is a great place to start. Now, what you need to do is that once you kind of, you built your target audience, now you need to put all this information in an Excel sheet, right? So you need to make sure you get their name, the company that they work for, right? And then you need to connect with them. All right. So I would encourage you to connect with at least 50 people every day, or have your team do that, 50 people every day, and then you'll go to the next step, which is number 3, which is connect with your target audience. Right. Once you connect with them, right, you send them a message and then you offer them value. All right. You need to offer them value. What I do not encourage you to do is to just pitch as soon as you connect with someone on LinkedIn. Okay, sometimes it works. Sometimes people just want to get straight to the point, and they appreciate that. Other people would expect you and want you to give value, right? So whether it's offering them an ebook, whether it's offering them a free demo to your software, or offering them a trial offer to your services, whatever it is, give value. All right, give value. Make sure you give before you take anything. Okay, and so you need to connect with at least 50 people every day. All right, so that's about 250 people a week and 1,000 people a month. Right, so now think about how much people could you close out of 1,000 people. Right, let's just say that you converted maybe 15 people, 15% of the 1,000 connected with you on LinkedIn. Right, so now out of those 150 people, right, that's a boatload of people that you can connect with, build a relationship with, and start generating clients. All right, so that's what I was able to do in the first month, and the next month I'm hoping to double. All right, now the last thing is you need to follow up, right? You need to follow up and cultivate, right? So not everyone is going to be on LinkedIn, 24/7, right? So what you need to do is that you need to gather their information. You need to get their emails, and then because once now you connected with them on LinkedIn, right, and you built a rapport and some type of relationship, now they'll be okay with you sending them an email. And even if it's just a cold email, right, now that you connect with them, right, you're not invading their space, right? And so make sure you keep it as a professional, make sure it's a professional email, and you're just not pitching them, right? Make sure you're offering them value, right? And so that's what you need to do, right? Follow up with them and connect with them on email, all right? So you may need to move to that level, all right? And so, guys, if you do this on a month-to-month basis, every day, every week, every month, you will have these type of results, and you will have it in bulk, all right? And so that is just a quick case study that I wanted to show you. If you want to get connected and you want me to manage your LinkedIn lead generation campaigns, I can do that. You can connect with me on bradleyegordon.com and we can get connected. All right, take care.